HarmonyMoutainEco-Farm. Boy, guys, I know I've been posting a lot. I'm so excited about having my grandson up, but boy, today is a blustery day, and it scares me a little bit, actually. The winds are really kicking up, and they've been blowing all night, and I've got babies to take care of and animals to feed, so I'm sure everything's fine. It's just, I've never seen it this bad up here, so it's definitely an experience, I think, to record. Anyway, let's get going. Well, I just got out to the hay barn, and this is going to be somewhat challenging as it's just ice covered, so I may have to go back and get my cleats to kind of make it out here. I think I'm going to definitely have to do that. So just to give you a little update about what we've been doing lately is we're going to be putting up a barn and purchasing a little more land for our lovely sanctuary farm here, and so we're really excited about that. But what I'm most excited about is adding livestock, and this is kind of that time of year. I don't know if I'll be able to swing it, but this is what I want to do is add a dairy cow, and it has A2 genetic, and for those of you who don't know what that is, it just means that the milk is from a time long ago when we started agriculture, which means that it's probably more, or most people report that it's a more digestible protein in the milk, so people who have milk allergies can drink this particular milk. And typically it comes from a Guernsey cow, which also has beta carotene, so it's a really nutritious milk. So I'm trying to do that, though that's on the expensive side and hard to find that A2 genetic. So I was very close this weekend, but we had to pull the plug because, you know, we just have so many things going on. And then the other thing is to get a purebred large black gilt, which is definitely going to be in the works. That's very exciting. That'll take a little bit of time to explain. The large black actually were a rare breed, and it's come back recently, so the genetics are very important. So I think I've really found a good gilt for my boar. And then I would also like to add Tunis sheep, which is an older breed that's come back. It's good for wool as well as meat. Found a wonderful breeder. Hopefully that all works out. It's all just going to take some time to add a few more animals to make the farm, I think, complete. Anyway, so I have to go back and get my cleats, but I'm going to come back and I'll show you my new milk machine. I'm not going to be able to show you how it works because obviously it's just me, and I don't know how to stand the camera up so you can see, but you haven't seen me milk the goats or you've seen me feed the babies, but not the milk machine. And milking the animals has, we needed training. I needed to train the animals to stand still and do this. It was a challenge, but I actually really like milking the goats. Anyway, I'll be right back. And very quickly, you probably can't hear what's going on outside, but really the winds are whipping around, and the rain and the sleet is coming down. So I did need to come out here to milk my girls. If I don't, that could possibly cause a problem with their udders, such as mastitis, which is just an infection in the udder. It's not just an infection, it needs to be treated. I could lose the udder or even lose the goat if she gets too sick. So I did need to come out here and milk them, and they're the little guys, and just kind of get as much as I can done in this really challenging weather situation. So we have winds, snow, and freezing rain and cold temperatures. So yeah, so I'm just gonna lock up, and I just wanted to show you very quickly the milk machine. This is something we purchased, though I don't think it's for everybody necessarily. I think if you have a small homestead, it's not necessary to get the milk machine. I like using it. I'm getting them used to it. As we move forward and we start to grow, we'll be using it more. However, I could use it for cows and goats. However, if you have a small homestead, it's just as easy to milk 1 or 2 goats, and the milk machine can kind of be cumbersome. It's a lot of work to keep it clean and disinfected, and the goats really don't like the sound of it, so there was a lot of training involved in getting them used to the milk machine, and you can see Bay here is just kind of getting herself out of the wind. So big morning, like I said, with these temps. And there's Badger, always by my side, especially loyal. And there's my milk machine. And I did pretty well. I got about halfway full, so we had like a gallon and a half this morning. And that's the pump. If you look at that, I know this is going by very quickly, and boy, these pictures are horrid. But I thought I'd show you my day anyway. I hope you're not getting too dizzy watching this. I know I am. So I'm in the house now, and there is my milk that I collected for the day, and there is a process to it. So this process involves straining it, and I have these like special strainers that I use. Really, you could use a coffee filter. It's just as good. And then after I strain it, I put it in this little container here and put it in an ice bath because I need to cool down the milk in order to stop the bacteria from growing. Then it goes into the refrigerator, and then I reheat it for the babies. And once the babies go off to their new homes, I'll start making soaps and cheeses, and I'll be able to share that with you as well. So I hope you enjoyed our visit this morning and enjoy the updates. I really can't wait for spring or summer, whatever, something warm. So keep us in your thoughts and prayers. And I hope everybody has a great day from Harmony Mountain Eco Farm.